This is not a normal message. God said, watch this alone. Because not everyone around you is meant to understand what angels are about to reveal to you. Something has been happening behind the scenes of your life. Quietly. Slowly. Painfully. And now the truth is coming closer. Angels have been watching your tears. They have seen the nights when you stayed silent because nobody would understand your pain. They saw the moments when your heart felt heavy, but you still smiled in front of others. Why is this happening to you? Why have you been feeling disconnected from certain people lately? Why do you suddenly feel like you no longer belong in places that once felt comfortable? Angels are saying this is not a punishment. It is preparation. You were chosen for something greater. And when God chooses someone, separation always happens before elevation. Read that again in your heart. Some people had to leave. Some doors had to close. Some truths had to hurt you deeply. Because angels knew you would never walk toward your destiny if you stayed attached to what was breaking your spirit. Have you noticed the signs, the strange feeling that something is changing, the repeated numbers, the dreams that feel too real, the sudden distance between you and people you once trusted? Angels are trying to tell you something important. Your spirit has been under attack because your future carries light. Not everyone around you was happy for your growth. Some smiled in your face but secretly prayed for your downfall. But angels blocked what you could not see. Yes, there were moments you thought your life was falling apart. But angels were protecting you from hidden danger. That delay saved you. That rejection protected you. That heartbreak redirected you. And now heaven is asking you not to ignore this message. Because divine timing is moving faster than before. A shift is happening. Can you feel it? For a long time, you questioned yourself. You wondered why life became so difficult. You asked God why people misunderstood you. You gave love and received silence. You stayed loyal and got betrayed. You tried to help others while secretly fighting your own battles. But angels want you to know something today. None of your pain was wasted. Every tear carried a lesson. Every lonely night built spiritual strength inside you. You are not weak for feeling broken. You are human. And angels have stayed beside you through every silent battle. Even when you thought heaven forgot you, angels stood near your bed. Angels stood beside your tears. Angels whispered peace into your soul while you were falling asleep, exhausted from carrying emotional pain nobody knew about. What are angels trying to tell you? They are telling you to stop chasing people who were never sent by God. Stop begging for love from hearts that cannot see your worth. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. You were chosen to shine differently, and that is exactly why certain people became uncomfortable around you. Your energy changed. Your soul awakened. Your spirit became harder to manipulate. And now angels are removing hidden enemies from your path. This is why some conversations suddenly ended. This is why certain plans failed. This is why your spirit felt restless. God heard conversations you did not hear. Angels saw intentions you could not see. And heaven stepped in before it was too late. Type yes if you believe angels have been protecting you. Because this message did not reach you by accident. There is a reason you are hearing these words right now. A very important season is about to begin in your life. But angels need you to stay focused. Do not tell everyone your next move. Do not seek validation from people who secretly enjoy your confusion. Move quietly. Pray deeply. Trust God completely. Because what is coming next will shock the people who doubted you. Angels are saying your breakthrough is closer than you think. The sadness will not last forever. The waiting season is ending. The heavy energy around your life is lifting slowly. A new door is opening. A peaceful chapter is approaching. And this time, it will not destroy your heart to teach you lessons. This time, angels are guiding you toward peace, toward clarity, toward real love, toward people who will not use your kindness against you. Have you felt this before, that strange feeling that your soul is preparing for something life-changing that is not your imagination? That is heaven touching your spirit. Right now, angels are surrounding you with protection. Even if you cannot see them. Even if the world feels cold. Even if your heart still carries pain. You are not alone. God said this message was meant only for you because your spirit needed confirmation. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. And you are about to understand why everything had to happen the way it did. Stay patient. Stay faithful. Stay close to God. Because angels are walking beside you into a future filled with peace, healing, and divine blessings. Tonight, before you sleep, breathe deeply and release your fear. Angels are watching over you. But before this message ends, angels need you to hear one final truth very carefully. Everything is about to change. Not in the loud way people expect. Not with chaos. Not with confusion. But quietly. Slowly. Divinely. The same God who carried you through nights of silent crying is now preparing a table of peace in front of the battles that once tried to destroy you. Angels are saying the storm around your life has lasted longer than you expected because heaven was teaching your spirit how to survive without depending on people who were never truly loyal to you. You had to learn the difference between attention and genuine love. You had to learn the difference between temporary comfort and divine connection. You had to learn that not every hand reaching toward you carried good intentions, and even though those lessons hurt deeply, angels are saying your soul is now stronger, wiser, and spiritually protected in ways you still do not fully understand. There were times when you almost gave up completely. Times when you smiled outside but felt empty inside. Times when you prayed and heard nothing back. Times when you wondered if heaven was even listening anymore. But angels want you to remember something important tonight. God was quiet because He was working. The delay was not denial. The silence was not abandonment. And your tears were never ignored. Every prayer you whispered through heartbreak entered heaven at the exact moment you spoke it. Every moment you felt alone, angels stood near you even when you could not feel their presence. When your heart broke, angels collected every tear. When anxiety filled your mind, angels fought spiritual battles around you that your human eyes could not see. There were dark energies trying to drain your spirit, distract your purpose, and convince you to stop believing in yourself. But heaven refused to let your story end in pain. That is why you survived things that should have destroyed you. That is why your spirit kept getting back up after every betrayal. That is why something inside you still believes better days are coming. Because angels have been protecting your destiny since the beginning. Have you noticed how different you feel now? You cannot tolerate fake energy anymore. You no longer feel comfortable around gossip, manipulation, or forced relationships. Your soul has changed. And angels are saying this transformation is necessary because the next chapter of your life requires peace, wisdom, and spiritual clarity. You cannot enter your future carrying old pain, old attachments, and old fears. Heaven is asking you to release what no longer belongs to you. Release the guilt. Release the regret. Release the anger toward people who misunderstood you. Release the need to explain yourself to those committed to seeing you the wrong way. Angels are saying your value does not decrease because someone failed to recognize your heart. The truth is, many people only loved the version of you that stayed silent, weak, and easy to control. But the moment your spirit started healing, the moment your eyes opened, the moment you started protecting your peace, everything changed. And that is why some people distanced themselves from you. Not because you became bad, but because your light became too powerful for their darkness. Angels are saying never apologize for choosing peace over chaos. Never apologize for protecting your energy. Never apologize for walking away from what continuously hurt your soul. God is not angry at you for finally choosing yourself. In fact, heaven is proud of your growth. You survived emotional battles that nobody even knew about. You carried pain while still trying to love others. You fought anxiety while pretending to stay strong. You endured loneliness while making sure everyone else felt supported. And angels are saying that kind of strength does not go unnoticed in heaven. Your reward is coming. Your peace is coming. Your answered prayer is coming. But angels need you to remain patient for just a little longer. Do not return to what God removed. Do not chase what heaven already blocked. Do not lower your standards because loneliness feels heavy sometimes. The wrong people create confusion. The right blessings bring peace. And angels are leading you toward what is truly meant for your spirit. There is someone listening to this right now who feels tired. Tired of waiting. Tired of hurting. Tired of pretending to be okay. Angels are speaking directly to you now. Please do not give up. The chapter you are currently living in is not your final chapter. Your life will not always feel this heavy. Your heart will not always feel this wounded. Healing is already beginning inside you even if you cannot fully feel it yet. Every sunrise is bringing you closer to the breakthrough heaven promised your spirit. And one day very soon, everything that confused you will finally make sense. You will understand why certain people left. Why certain relationships failed. Why some prayers took longer to answer. Why heaven forced you into isolation. Because angels were protecting a future you could not yet see. A future filled with peace. A future filled with emotional stability. A future where you no longer cry yourself to sleep wondering if you are enough. Because you always were enough. You were simply surrounded by people who could not appreciate what God placed inside you. Type yes if you are ready for the new chapter angels are preparing for you. And remember this deeply. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not falling behind in life. You are being spiritually guided. Even now, while you sit quietly reading these words, angels are surrounding your home with protection. They are calming your anxious thoughts. They are removing hidden negativity from your path. They are whispering peace into your spirit. And although you cannot physically see them, heaven is much closer to you than you realize tonight. So breathe slowly. Release the fear. Release the pressure. Release the pain you have been carrying for too long. The worst part of your journey is ending. A softer season is coming. A happier season is coming. A season where your heart finally feels safe again is coming. God said to watch this alone because this message was deeply personal to your soul. Not everyone would understand it. Not everyone was meant to hear it. But your spirit was ready for confirmation. Your spirit needed this reminder that heaven still sees you, still protects you, and still has a plan for your life no matter how broken things once felt. Tonight, before you sleep, speak honestly to God. Tell heaven what hurts. Tell angels what scares you. Tell your soul to stop carrying everything alone, and as you close your eyes tonight, remember this powerful truth. Angels are standing beside you. Angels are protecting your future. Angels are guiding every step you take. And no matter how dark life once became, you were never walking alone.